Hey Lee, my name is Steven. Somebody from your team said to go ahead and shoot this over to you. In this video, I'm going to be going over three things that you can start doing today that'll actually start helping you claim dominance in that whole area you're in there. The Sneeds Ferry, North, Top Sail, Surf City, and even Hampstead areas. Now, if by the end of this video you see that I have the technical know-how to get this done, you can reach back out, we can chat, or you can just take this information and implement it yourself. So I'm going to jump right in here. The three things I'll be going over are content, citations that has to do with your Google business profile, the optimization and citations, and then what we call backlinks. So content is pretty much everything on your website, but we're primarily focused on your homepage. Now, Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on these home pages of these service-based industries such as HVAC. What this gives you a plenty of opportunity to add in buyer intent keywords, all these buyer intent keywords that people are searching for when they're searching for your services. Okay, so you're already doing pretty good in Surf City, but I like to bring up the competitors, right? And your number one competitor is Gideon Heat and Air, and they got like a foothold on this whole area here. But there is a lot of opportunity, right? I've got a tool that I use, and it's just a tool. It's when it comes to these smaller areas and these low dense populations, it's not too accurate. So we'd have to look at your Google Search Console for that. So even Gideon is not really showing any traffic and they're not showing up for any keywords. That shows me right there the opportunity, right? But this is a tool I use. It's called Ahrefs. It gives me kind of a behind the scenes view of what Google uses to rank websites. And it'll show me the keywords that websites are being found for and their traffic, like how many clicks they've got in the past 30 days. So the number one competitor is not showing anything right now. It's not registering because it's too small, and you're not either, right? So, um, uh, but I do have tools that will show me what keywords. We can get into the Google Search Console, like I said, and get keywords from there. Make sure that your content is right, for what people are searching for, and get them searching for it not only in Surf City but Sneeds Ferry, Hampstead, even North Topsail and Topsail, so you can actually end up becoming the authority over in that area for content. So I'm not going to harp too much on content there. There's nothing to really compare to right now because nothing's showing up just because of the population issue. Next thing I want to go over are what we call citations. We're going to go over your Google business profile for that. Now, when people are searching for your services, I just put in HVAC Surf City NC. Um, just for this example, Surf City does have the highest population out of the areas you service. I'm assuming it's not on your website, but Hampstead is open. I know it's a very fast growing community, so I definitely recommend that, as well as I think it's only like 13 or 14 miles from Surf City. So now studies have shown when people are searching these terms like this, right around 40 to 70% of those people are not going to be searching or scrolling below this little map pack here, right? This is the map pack. This has to do with your Google business profile. You're number two here, which is really good, right? This has to do, so it means you're doing pretty good. Either there's just not many HVAC companies out around that area, or you're just doing really good with your Google business profile. It's optimized properly. If it's not, that's another huge opportunity for you. Optimization, and then you have citations, right? A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on an online directory. Some examples of these directories are Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Better Business Bureau. And there's actually, like, it used to be the more you had, the better, right? And it was like the companies that had the most citations would usually end up number one in this map pack here. But Google doesn't really work like that anymore. It's the quality of those directories and those citations. So there is a top 50 core citations list that you can get online, and you want to make sure you're in all those directories. And then on top of that, with AI, since right around 2023, AI is a huge player, right? AI uses it's called the top three data aggregators, and they are Data Axle, TransUnion Digital, and Foursquare. You want to get verified in these three, right? What these three aggregators will do is they will take your data and they push it to hundreds of other directories, applications, and even GPS systems. And what this does is this creates data consistency across a bunch of platforms, right? And this is very strong. This creates a very strong trust signal, not only with Google, but with AI platforms such as ChatGPT, right? That people are using, and they will refer you, right? So it's very important to be in these three. If you just did those two things, made sure that your Google business profile was completely optimized and you were in those top 50 core directories and in those verified in those three data aggregators, that would be enough to put you over Gideon Heat and Air despite having um, less reviews, because reviews is not the main player here. So you're in a good position there, and it actually puts you up in those search results and those map pack search results for like Sneed's Ferry as well. It can push you up there. Now underneath the map pack is Google's organic search results list, and this is where the real opportunity is. The number one spot here will get right around, well, anywhere between 30 to 50% of the clicks. So I did say this was 40 to 70 for the map pack, but that's split in between all these businesses here. And so you're in there, but you're splitting that with them, and the number one's always going to get the most. This is between 30 to 50 all by itself. Okay. And the main driver here is what we call backlinks. A backlinks, it's essentially other websites on the internet that have a link on their site that when it's clicked, it leads back to your website. Now, Google uses these backlinks as like an online referral system of sorts. The more relevant that this website is to you, whether it has to do with proximity or just with your industry, the better. Like, for example, say you have a local blog page or a popular industry related site that's linking back to you, that's what's actually going to help push you up in the rankings in these organic search results. Um, Now, say for example, you have a website like Pizza Hut linking back to you. Now, Pizza Hut's very popular, but that type of site is not going to do you any good for ranking purposes because you have nothing to do with pizza, right? So um, let's go back to our competitor here. Now, see, I can't use that. The backlinks aren't showing up for them, but backlinks are important. So, um, in this tool, this is a backlink profile, right? Now, to be clear, it's through your content, primarily your keywords that Google is able to find you. Now, this is where a lot of opportunity for you, for your company is to become the dominant HVAC company in and around your entire area because the competition is slim right now. Like I said, it's through your content, primarily your keywords that Google is able to find you. Now, after they find you, they got to determine where they're going to put you on that organics list, right? And that's all due to your backlinks, the quality of your backlinks, and not so much your backlinks, but these referring domains. These are where you're getting your backlinks from. This is just other websites, right? Um, the quality and the how relevant they are to your site determines whether Google is going to put you on top of page one or page 10 or anywhere in between, right? So we could get you plenty of relevant websites to link to you, and that would actually uh, that would signal a lot of trust with Google and they would push you up, not just for the areas that you're saying you are, well, for all the areas that you say that you service now, but I would say even go into Hampstead too, because that's growing. I mean, I think that population is over 10,000 right now. So that's a good area to shoot for as well. So your area is a little bit different than most, right? I was looking up Jacksonville, but I ran across your Google Business profile, and I thought I'd shoot you a video because you're yeah, there's a lot of opportunity for you out there, especially in that Hampstead area. So just to recap, You would definitely want at least 1,500 words of content on your homepage with those right keywords that we can get for you, and those the right amount of keywords. Second is your Google Business Profile. You're actually doing pretty good there, but to really dominate, keep you up there, and push you into some of those other neighboring areas, we could just make sure your optimization is up to par and get you those citations and get you into those data aggregators, and that would be really good for you in the map pack. Then, lastly, where the gold is your backlinking. You need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in and around Surf City and all those areas, even Hampstead area, right? If you were to do that, I don't think it would take much, and I don't think it would take long to get you number one in organic and on the maps, right? And I know those are some pretty high priced areas, and with all that seawater, it's probably those AC units probably need replacing and repairing a lot more than inland. So I just think I see a lot of opportunity here. But anyway, if you like what you hear, like I said, you can take this information and implement it yourself if you'd like, or you can reach out to me if you want. We can schedule a discovery call. You could. My name's Steven. I don't live too far from you. I'm in Fayetteville, North Carolina. You can simply respond back to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. Other than that, I appreciate your time, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye.